Hello, welcome, good morning. Welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I am Kate. If you are new here, then welcome. I'm doing a daily YouTube Oracle reading, collective energy reading. Let's get started. Okay, I'm feeling some good energy today. I'm a little later coming on to the YouTube daily, but I say better late than never. And uh, I hope you agree. Today I'm feeling like some affirmations vibes. I'm feeling like putting some good positive energy. Wow. I'm feeling like putting some good positive energy out into the world. Um, I'd really like to get to the bottom of this throat chakra stuff within the collective because that is, I gotta say, it's one of my least favorite feelings is that like throat being caught. Um, and it really doesn't happen to me until I start doing this reading. Because I was just out talking and I had like a totally clear voice when I was just out talking. Okay. So there's been in this collective and in the people who are watching and listening, and now and in the future, the people who are also listening in the future, there's been this energy in the collective of making a big change. And this big change is leading to a new territory, someplace that either it's been a while since you've been there, or you perhaps have never been to that frequency, we're going to call it. And this could be a frequency of how much you express yourself creatively. It could be a frequency of health. It could be a frequency of love. Could be that you're moving to a new location. I feel a lot of new project energy. And it could definitely be a new love for many. So, in order to get to that place, it's important that you do your best to bring that vibration into your current day to day life. So, today is a beautifully sunny, another sunny day here in the Highlands. And I was out hanging out with Tess, the pup. Maybe I'll post a photo to YouTube later of me and Tess. Um, she is this lovely, healer's dog. And she is so wonderful at reminding me to just enjoy my day, to just enjoy the sun, to enjoy a simple touch, and nice because I mean, otherwise I'm just wandering around here on my lonesome and in my bare feet. But, to go and interact with Tess was such this moment of joy. I was waiting for people to show up to the retreat center for an event, and the times weren't communicated correctly, which is fine because I had this beautiful moment. I didn't have any stress or oh, I'm running late. That's why I say I'm later. Being here than I planned on being. And instead of having any type of frustration towards that, I was like just so delighted to have extra time with Tess. And if we can see every detour in life as a gift from the divine, as like a hey, before you go, take this, or I know you wanted to run with this idea, but first I want to teach you these other things. Or I know that you're dreaming of this big love in your life. And before you get to that, I want you to really experience these couple more things before that absolutely lands in your life. And so, how flexible can you be with the way that your dreams come up to the surface? Can you have faith even if the current environment seems like it's not going your way, right? Because I could have interpreted today's, miscommunication. It's really not a big deal. But I could have interpreted today's miscommunication as a really big deal. I could have seen it as, oh no, oh, well, we should have done it this way. I should have talked to them. Um, oh, that's like not respectful, to not value people's time. I could have gone into all these stories. I was just trying to think of like old ways that I could have interpreted that. And I could have gone into all these stories about what that meant. Or I could look at Tess, the dog, and go, oh man, this is amazing. Lots of extra time to spend with this super loving dog. And even if you don't have a super friendly, loving dog there, but you're just faced with the situation, what is a way of thinking about it that allows you to see the gift in delay, the gift in delay, and the gift in distance from you to your goal? Because in that distance is the real gift. It's the journey, right? Because you could what's a say you imagined, I'll use one of mine. I imagine going and doing like a sabbatical in Portugal at some point in my life. I don't know why. I don't know why. It seems like one of these places that my soul wants me to go. There's lots of other places in the world that jump out to me, but I'm going to use this one for now. The specific dream in Portugal that I have is actually going there to do a creative work and to just immerse myself in it and to just be with like beaches and sand and, you know, ancient, and like older history and like medieval history, and be swirling with these sort of like histories and stories, and to work on an art project, a writing project, some sort of creative work, and to just go there and devote myself to it until it's complete. And so I can dream of that imagining. And the more I think about how lovely that will be, and I build, like a vision board, and I think about, what it might mean to me and the value of it, I get so excited. It's almost like I'm there, as I'm talking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, what a cool life I get to live. I haven't gone. I don't have a plan right now to go, but that felt so great. And so the gift is that along the way from here to then, when that eventually happens in my life, I will seriously be like, remember that dream on the YouTube? Oh, it came true. I have chills saying that. Oh, it came true. And wow, how amazing is that? This current life that I'm living now is absolutely a dream that 20-year-old Kate was talking about. Absolutely, it was. It was like, I want to run a retreat center. Yep, here I am helping manage a retreat center. It's not my retreat center, but I certainly am a part of the community. I'm helping manage a retreat center. I'm doing healing work. I run my business entirely online. I work for myself and with this team, but I work honestly as an independent contractor and for myself. I am doing video. I am creative. I am connected to nature. I am, all these things that 20-year-old Kate, who was so miserable and so depressed and like really putting on a good face. If you knew me at 20, you would not have like immediately typed me as chronically depressed, even though I was, and was doing so much just to try and like get life in a different way, that it was difficult to see along the journey how every piece of my life and the life I was living was leading me towards this beautiful dream, next year's beautiful dream, the next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter, on and on and on. So any dissatisfaction now that comes into my life, I go, I wonder what's on the other side of this. And I'm like so curious. I tend to, even if I'm feeling some kind of like off sort of way, I'd be looking for the gems and looking for the way through and looking for the journey and how it continues. So we have adaptability is my power today. I am adaptable. I am flexible. I am easygoing. I welcome change with ease and an open mind. So just because a change comes in that wasn't what you were expecting doesn't mean it's a change that is unwelcome. Doesn't mean it's a change that you don't need, right? Today, I needed some extra test time. Honestly, I feel so much better from that. I will definitely post a photo of Tess. She's so great. So I needed extra test time today. Had I not had that, who knows where my journey would have led me. But that was necessary today. And so could I be easygoing? Could I flex to, they're late, but I just get to lay in the sun with a dog. How bad is my life, really? I am adaptable. And it's like I keep hearing the uh the words distance and destination. And so it's like there's distance between you and this thing you're destined for, your destination. Destined. That's great. Your destination, your destination. So there's distance between you and your destination, and that will always be the case, right? Right. There will always be some level of distance between you and your destinations, because that is how that works, right? There is some measure, well, there's less distance now compared to when I lived in Canada. So getting closer and closer, but there's distance between me and Portugal, right? There's distance between me and the most powerful love in my life, romantic love coming in, right? There's distance between me and a creative dream being fully realized, right? The joy is I know that none of those things are fully realized, which means they get so much better than where they are now. They get so much better. And I love where they are now, right? I love the beginnings of this creative dream. I love the dream in my heart, the energy to which I feel is possible, and the energetic frequency of what I feel this love of my life will be, and is. That frequency is so exciting to me that it's not actually here, because then I know it's only going to get better, right? The distance between me and Portugal, that is totally okay with me, because you know what? It gets it that much more, that much more impactfully when it arrives. It becomes that much more interesting and meaningful and powerful for me to be able to get to that place eventually. The fact that there's distance now is increasing the intensity that I will feel on the way there and at the end when I arrive. And then, as soon as you arrive at any one of these destinations, I'm doing my artistic sabbatical in Portugal. I am with the love of my life. A creative dream has come to fruition. Maybe it'll all happen at the same time. And all of those things will have happened. And I'll go, oh, I'm here now. Now what? And now what will open the pathway to another few loops, right? Where destinations then reach from your heart out and out and out. And so then we explore this expanse from our hearts to what is beyond them. The heart's frontier, people, the heart's frontier. Okay. Confidence is my power. I am confident. I am powerful. I am fearless. Now, confidence doesn't mean that you never have a fear. And being fearless actually doesn't mean that you never have a fear. It means that you face a fear and you create less of that fear, that you erase your fears. This is possible. This is absolutely possible. You may need to identify your fears before you can erase them. A lot of people don't like to admit they have fears. A lot of people hate the word fear because if they say that they are afraid of something, it means in their mind that they think that they will then choose to not overcome it. But in reality, people face their fears every day, and to actually look at your fear in the eye, to know what it is, to know where it came from, know what it's about, that creates true power and true confidence. I see every challenge as an opportunity to expand and grow. I am confident. Think of a time when you were brimming with confidence. How did you feel? And also, can you remember a time when you were adaptable and easygoing, and how did it feel? Can you be brimming with confidence and also adaptable and easygoing? What a powerful combo for today. I'm not going to read too much more today. I'm just going to read one more mystical. I'm going to do a mystical shaman card. I really like the energy of this message, so that's why I don't want to overdo it here. Do 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 do. Earth, Earth. I think I will do daily oracle reads when I'm on my trip in June, because I'm not so far that I can't take some oracle cards with me, and I'll be in a powerful place. And I think when I'm in a place of power, it's better to share that energy than to just stow it away for me. But I don't think I'll do any of the lives. I think that's going to be something that I'll show up for our daily little reads. I might pre-record some things that get posted when I'm away. And I might record some things while I'm away that I then don't share until I get back. But I really do feel it's important sometimes. I'm really good at like putting a lot into my days and on my plate, and I love doing and I love creating and getting a lot done. But when I know of a vacation or a holiday is coming up, I also know that it's important for me to honor that. It shows up so rarely for me that I choose to actually step away. So I'm going to do my best to actually step away and into the mysticism and stories and experiences and my senses, to be in my senses. And maybe I will also gain more perspective. That often happens when I travel. So in order to gain perspective, I also have to have distance, and so, wow, that is also the message of today, right? In order to even have perspective and to have this beautiful, open-minded perspective, you need to step away from things. You need to have distance between you and the thing. Okay, the earth. Earth represents the gift of life. This is a beautiful card. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth, and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. This is perfect. So, every item and every aspect and every part of this physical reality, whether you find it desirable or not, is a part of divine. The divine creation that is our entire earth, our entire world, is also in you. And so we must move to a place of not rejecting the world outside of us as separate from us, but actually as all interconnected. I like what it says about treating the earth with respect. I feel that a lot of us feel more like ourselves when we are more connected to the earth and to its needs. We are also more connected to the earth when we are more connected to our needs. And our needs can extend to any part of this physical reality because it is all part of divine nature and it is all a part of our true earth. Really don't like categorizing things into good and bad, and I find a lot of spiritual folk live in that realm where they are in very dualistic. Actually, it's like, this is not spiritual, this is not natural, this is not, and it can get like on and on and on, when that's really not, it's really not logical actually with divine order and divine understanding. It's not really logical that any one thing could not be of divine, um, and not be divine in nature, truly, when it exists and is here, because that's divine in and of itself. The fact that it exists is so beautiful. The fact that you exist, that's so beautiful. The fact that you exist, the fact that you're here for your own mission, and that for that mission, you're going to need stuff, and you're going to need things, you're going to need wealth, you're going to need to feel grounded, you're going to need materials, you're going to need tools, you need these things, and they are going to exist because that is your divine mission. And so it is all divine, it is all connected. You might need um a type of supplement to help your body feel its best. You might need I'm about to go to the gym, you might need a gym membership, to feel your best. Just because I'm going to a gym doesn't mean it's any less divine than, if I were walking in the woods and blessed with heroic strength, that would be pretty spectacular. I think my path is that I got to work for it. That one. I don't think I can expect that if I was just wandering around in a forest, I'm going to get some Herculeic, Herculean strength just gifted upon me, and so it is part of a divine order and a divine mission to lift an artificial weight, and there's no hierarchy in these things. There really is no hierarchy, because you are part of divine nature. So, distance between you and your destination. That is today's message. The need for distance between you and your destination, and the gift of distance. So, the gift of distance also, it's like, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. In a sense, like that also, your heart grows fond of that which is a little bit separate, a little bit distant, a little bit far from you, because you can then yearn for things and actually long for them. Makes the heart, yeah, long, yearn. Anywho, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. It was a pleasure bringing this message through. I really liked it. And cheers, and here's some more. And I will decide which Oracle decks I'll bring. I'm not going away just yet, so don't worry. I'll be here regularly for the next little while. Then you'll just have to put up with, maybe I'll end up doing it from my phone. So you might end up getting different looking videos. Yeah. Anyway, if you are interested in doing any type of deeper work with me, I would encourage you to check the link below. You can book a 15-minute with me if you want to talk about the different services or where you're at in your life and what would work best. Hypnotherapy is one of my favorite things to do. I do some oracle work still as well. And yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow, Sunday, for a weekly live collective energy reading. Okay, it's time for me to go to the gym. I got too much energy. Enjoy.